Boys, welcome in, welcome back to Playmakers Picks. We got a good one today, All-Star Game. Nothing too crazy. We're not going to have a super long video, not a crazy amount of analysis. We know you got shit to do. We know you got places to go. You got money to make. But my hope here is that I can help you out with that a little bit and help you make a little bit of coin on this All-Star Game, on this All-Star break. Because if you were tailing me last night on the home run derby, you're feeling real good. You're stacking big units because who did we say our sleeper for the home run derby was yesterday? Teoscar Hernandez. And who did we have going head-to-head in the final? Our other guy, Bobby Witt Jr. We were in profit no matter what, but man, that plus 1,200 money feels good, feels real good. Even if we were just betting a little quarter unit, so what? Some skin in the game that makes it all worth it. So today we have the All-Star Game. And so the main narratives here is if Paul Skeens was a starting pitcher past the first inning, then that's something I would really, really look at. But as we compare these two starting lineups here, I'm taking the American League all damn day. Especially with this top five, really top to bottom, because I feel like this bottom half of the lineup here could be in the top half of the lineup here as well. I mean, obviously you're not going over Shohei. There's name power there with the Phillies guys, but top to bottom, give me the American League. And the real story today is the injuries. Okay, because head-to-head right now, Corbin Burnes had a pretty good season. He's gotten tattooed a little bit here and there, though, in the last month and a half. And if it was an extended start, give me Skeens. But the full depth of the pitching, taking into consideration injuries and scheduled starts immediately after All-Star break, the American League is the favorite, and the fact that you can get them at like minus 120 odds is an absolute steal. So as we take a look here, right, we're going over, and this is where I really want us to go ahead and take a deep dive as we get to the National League pitchers. We have Tyler Glasnow injured, Ryan Helsey will not pitch. Christopher Sanchez in place of Sale. So what does that mean? Chris Sale, unavailable to pitch because of scheduled start Sunday. And then we have Ranger Suarez, who has really been just absolutely electric for the Philadelphia Phillies. He also will not pitch. And now we do have the replacements, Hunter Green, Kyle Finnegan. Very respectable dudes. They're going to do their thing. However, I think the amount of pitchers that the National League have missing really make it a clear-cut, no-brainer that the American League is the favorite. Because, I mean, if we look at the bench here as well on the American League, we got some dogs. We got a hometown favorite in Corey Seager, who's really been coming on strong. Willie Castro, Jordan Westburg. I mean, it's the All-Star Game, right? It's the All-Star Game. But one thing we really, really like is this top half. If we go back over to the starting lineups, this top half. So if we are going to take some props, this is completely impossible to predict. But one thing I do like is the ability to target some of these guys that are in that top five that are going to get multiple at-bats just because they have more opportunity. But another narrative that I'd really like, as much as we faded the Adolis Garcia hometown narrative just because we knew it's not real in home run derbies, it very much can be real at home. Marcus Semien, Corey Seager, hitting at home, I think those really have a chance. But I don't have a ton of in-depth analysis for you today. But one thing I want to take a quick look at is look at this streak. The red being the American League. Of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The American League has won 9 of the last 10, albeit that streak was broken last year by the National League. However, I would say the American League is still the favorite this year. And as we look at recent years, right, the last 1, 2, 3, 4 All-Star games have been pretty low scoring affairs. So while I'm not super gung ho about the minus or the 7.5 run total, I think I'd still probably take that under just because the pitching in today's game is so good. And when you take the very best pitchers in the world and you tell them, hey, go out for 3 outs only when they're used to going, some of these guys going 7 innings, some of the guys being relievers, but to tell them, hey, go out and just give your best stuff for 3 outs. I think the under is a likely bet, but really my favorite bet of the day is going to be the American League minus 120. If you can shop those odds and get it even better on another book, then all power to you. But that's who I'm rolling with today. And the last thought is, if you look at these MVPs through the years, very, very rarely ever will you see a pitcher be the MVP. We had Shane Bieber here. When's the last time? Mariano Rivera. Other than that, in the last 20 years, there's been, we'll call it 3 pitchers have been MVPs. So if you want to take smart money, it's going to be with a position player. Typically somebody who's going to be able to get multiple at-bats. Then again, late inning heroics from those reserve players is really going to give you a strong bid. So I don't know. I'm not putting any MVP money, but the smart money for today is on the under and on the American League. So that's all I got for you today. Tomorrow we're coming with a banger. We're going to have MLB futures, second half of the season, postseason, divisions, deep dive. I'm really excited. And then we got baseball coming back towards the end of the week. So that's all we got today for the All-Star game. Let me know if you're tailing. Let me know if you're fading. Leave a comment and make sure you subscribe, man. Share it with a friend, because if you're betting with me, you're in profits. We rode Teoscar last night in the home run derby. All you had to do is show up and give me 5 minutes of your time. So I appreciate your time. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.